Hi everyone, and welcome to This Week at the Theater. It's May 27th. Can you believe it? It's already Memorial Day. Good grief. As always, we're presented by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, SARTA, and I really appreciate all of you being here. I really appreciate all the support we've gotten over the few months now that we've been doing this stream. It's been amazing. I wanted to come to you early on Friday so you'd still have a chance to get some tickets to theater things this evening. I mean, that's why I'm doing it early tonight, because I went out last night to see something and I'm going out again tonight. There's so many cool things happening in our community, in our neighborhoods, at theater right now. You should be out there checking it out. And I hope you get a chance to go out there and check it out. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get started with what's going on at the theater, because I've got some really cool things to let you know about this week. So first off, let's see, what is first off? We always like to tell you to go visit our website. So if you haven't done that, please go visit our website, sarta.com, and check us out. Consider making a donation. We'd appreciate it. We just had a major fundraiser earlier in May for our scholarship program, and we've already gotten our first scholarship application. We are so excited. This is going to be a benefit for some lucky child in our community, and we want to do that for more children. So if you would like to help us out with that, we would appreciate it. So feel free to make a donation and let us know you want it to go to the scholarship program. There's our website. You can go and check out all the other things that are going on too. So let me tell you about the special events. And there's a few. Empire Arts Collective is doing a presentation. The Empire Pop Choir is presenting Golden State. This is going to be a one-time only. That's why it's under special events. They're going to sing Better Together on Saturday, June 11th. And now you may think that's a long way away, but I want you to remember the middle of next week is the start of June. Oh my goodness, we've already almost accomplished 6 months of this year. Can you believe it? So if you would like to enjoy this amazing pop choir presentation by Empire Arts Collective, go to their website and get your tickets for Saturday, June 11th from 7:30 until 9 p.m. They're performing over at the Clooney Community Center on Alhambra Boulevard. The Empire Arts Collective, Golden State. Here's one that I always talk to you about every time I start the auditions. Do you have a good headshot? Would you like to get a really good headshot? Well, SARTA is sponsoring Headshot Days, and this is our amazing photographer, Leo Leonard. He's a great guy, a spectacular photographer. If you go to his website, you will see some of the amazing photography that he does. He is particularly good at doing newborns and weddings, but the pictures of the newborn babies warm your heart, and parents love those kinds of things. But he's going to come to us and do a headshot day. These are low-cost headshots. We're asking for a $20 donation, and if you like, I know he's going to have his printer on hand. For a little more, he can print you out one of your headshots for you that you would like to take home. You need to reserve a time slot, if you will. We do take walk-ins, but you know, we'd love to have you all scheduled up and ready to go. So if you would like to do that, please email Kate, K-A-T-E, at sarta.com. That's Kate, K-A-T-E, at sarta.com. And they will get you signed up for your time slot for Headshot Days. Now, we have to thank our special benefactors who's allowing us to use their space. We're going to be taking you to Broadway Costumes. If you've never been to Broadway Costumes, they're not on Broadway. They're over on Franklin Boulevard. And they've been there for decades now. I can remember going to Broadway Costumes with my daughter when she was still in community college, when she was a teenager, and they have always been gracious and wonderful and kind, and I've bought things there, I've rented costumes there. They have an amazing selection. So this time we're going to be at Broadway Costumes, and we want to thank Larry and Deanna over there for hosting this for us. Again, this is going to be on Saturday, June 18th. So right before Father's Day, you can get a really nice picture of you for your dad or for that special someone in your life that you consider to be a parent, and give it to them. Or just get a great headshot for your next set of auditions that you're going to do. We'll be doing headshots from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. So you've got plenty of time during that day. If you're not a morning person, make an afternoon appointment, okay? But come on down and get your headshots done. We've got 15-minute time slots, and in that 15 minutes, you're going to get a lot of great looks. Yes, if you want to bring, like a jacket or something else to put on, so you have a couple of different looks in your headshots, you can do that too. We've had people, do a fast wardrobe change on us in the midst of doing headshots. So we're really flexible about this. This is a great way for you to get your headshots and make sure you're getting your best looks out there for Headshot Day. Sign up, you guys. We'll love to have you there. If you forget about this, go to the SARTA website because the information will be there too, okay? Get your headshots. So, I always tell you this, to get those resumes and headshots ready, because we're going to talk about auditions next. So we've got some great things coming up that you can audition for. Meredith Wilson's The Music Man is being put on by musical direction by Jennifer Vaughn. This is going to be really wonderful. It's a main stage production for them. Let me go and grab that so I can tell you a little bit more about that. This is going to be put on by Roseville Theater Arts Academy, RTAA. You'll hear that acronym sometimes. So the ages are 8 and up. Adult parts will be played by adults. Teens will be played by teens, and kids are played by kids. So they're hiring all across the board right now. So get over there and audition for Music Man. They're doing auditions on Monday, July 11th at 7 p.m. And then they're going to do the callbacks on Tuesday the 12th at 8 and Wednesday the 13th if they need to do more callbacks at that time, okay? The Music Man is a very fun show, and it has children of all ages in it. So this is a excellent show to go and be a part of. So go get an audition for The Music Man. Volcano Theater Company is holding open auditions on June 12th and June 13th for Becky's New Car. This is sponsored by the Amador Hotel and Cafe, and they need 3 women and 4 men for this. So if you'd like more information on that, go to the Volcano Theater Company website and check in with them and find out what you need to have, because it's just going to be a cold read. Everybody's welcome. So they're inviting you to come play with them on June 12th and June 13th at the Cobblestone Theater in Volcano. We've got another audition here for Beauty and the Beast. This is from Davis Musical Theater Company. Davis Musical Theater Company is asking for folks to come and audition for their production of Beauty and the Beast. So they're going to be holding auditions Monday, June 27th, and also at 7:30, and June 26th at 7:30. Sorry, got lost in my script here. Don't mind me. The show is going to be directed by Steve Isaacson and musical direction by Boris Karpuk, with choreography by Sherilyn Turton. So bring a prepared song sheet, music for the piano, because they're going to have an accompanist there for you. But don't bring anything from the show. Bring something from another show. Find another great show that you like. But go and audition for Beauty and the Beast. Woodland Opera House has several different auditions happening right now. This first one is for a show called Dear Edwina. It's going to be put up in September, but they're auditioning folks on Sunday, June 5th and Monday, June 6th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And they say there's no appointment necessary, so just get your headshot and resume and be over there in Woodland at the 4th Street studio for your audition for Dear Edwina. And the characters are typically played by adult actors, and you need to be at least 11 years or older to audition for this performance of Dear Edwina. All the roles are available, nothing's pre-cast, so you've got lots of opportunities with this show. Another one that we've got at Woodland Opera House, they will always tell you that there is a ghost. The ghost is legendary at Woodland Opera House. Well, someone's finally written a play about the ghost. They're going to do the play this October, but they're auditioning for it on Sunday, June 19th from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. And again, no appointment is necessary. Get those resumes and headshots together and get down there and audition at the Woodland Opera House Theater on 2nd Street in Woodland. The character range is from the late teens to the 70s. So there are roles for 4 women and 5 men. So nice range of ages at Woodland Opera House for The Ghost of Woodland Opera House. Another one at Woodland Opera House. This one is for Godspell Jr. This is with the Young People's Group. So if you have a young performer between the ages of 11 and 18, mark those dates to be part of the Rising Stars series production of Godspell Jr. The dance audition is going to start at 10 o'clock and go till 11:30, and then the vocal auditions are going to be by appointment. The audition date is June 4th. Like I said, all of this is coming up really quickly now. So they can be seen in groups for the vocal auditions or individuals. More appointments will be added as they need them. So if you are coming, there's a note that you must attend both the dance and the vocal audition. So you have to come for everything if you're going to come for anything. And they're going to have callback auditions will happen on Sunday, June 5th at 1 o'clock. So if you want to audition for another amazing show, Godspell has such great music too, audition for Godspell Jr. Well, let's move on to our now playing section and see what we've got happening. This production at Big Idea Theater is called The Moors, and it opened on May 20th, but I have an announcement about this weekend. They actually had to cancel this weekend only, due to illness. This is not the first of our theater companies that has had to have a cancellation for a bit due to illness. COVID is still with us, folks, so please, please, please take your precautions. I'm still wearing masks when I go out and in big groups and things like that. When I go to the theater tonight, I will have my mask on just in case, because you can still get sick, and it wreaks havoc if it goes through your whole cast. So this is not the first time. It may not be the last before we finally get past all this COVID-19 stuff. But they've had to postpone this weekend. So contact them if you had tickets for this weekend so that they can make arrangements for you to come one of the following weekends, okay? I'm really looking forward to seeing this. So I'm sorry that they're not playing it this weekend, but that gives me an opportunity to get tickets for next weekend. So The Moors at Big Idea Theater. This is directed by Janice Stevens, who is an amazing actor in her own right. So if you've never seen anything at Big Idea Theater, they always put on amazing, amazing shows over there. Take some time, get your tickets for The Moors. Aladdin Jr. is playing right now at DMTC, Davis Musical Theater Company, and this is their Young Performers Theater production. This will be playing through this weekend. This is the final weekend, so if you haven't seen this already, get your tickets tonight for sometime this weekend to go see Aladdin Jr. Pride and Prejudice is playing at the Chautauqua Playhouse, and they have actually had to put in a note also that they've had some illnesses in their run on this. So, here's another theater that was affected by it, but they're back up and going. So they've got performances through May 29th. This may be their final weekend. So if you haven't seen Pride and Prejudice and you enjoy this show, it's a wonderful production. There have been many different productions of this put on. It's always wonderful, from the Jane Austen novel of the same title. Please make it out to Ingle Road in the La Sierra Community Center in Carmichael, and you can see Pride and Prejudice at Chautauqua Playhouse. Yeah, here's the notice on Pride and Prejudice. This weekend, again, they had to cancel because of this situation. They've extended their run of the show by another weekend. So fortunately, if you couldn't get there this weekend, they're going to run it through next weekend. So June 3rd, 4th, and 5th, they're still going to have this show running because they had to cancel this weekend. So if you are holding tickets for this weekend show, again, notify their box office so that you can talk to them about, how to reschedule or request a refund. And they're very sorry for any inconvenience. But boy, I'll tell you, illness in the cast can make it really challenging to get these shows up and running and keep them up and running. So take good care of yourselves out there, okay? This is also the final weekend for this production of the play That Goes Wrong. The play That Goes Wrong is in its final weekend at Sutter Street Theater. So if you want to see something that's called a hilarious hybrid of Monty Python and Sherlock Holmes, then you need to go see the play That Goes Wrong at Sutter Street Theater. This is the final weekend for this one, Friday and Saturday at 8 and Sunday at 4:30. This is also the final weekend for Celebration Arts' presentation of Livin' Fat, the story of a family that suddenly finds themselves coming into a lot of money. And then the dilemma, do we keep it and spend it, or do we give it back? Oh, a morality play. This is by Judy Ann Mason and directed by Michael Benjamin. And again, this is the last weekend, so get yourself out to Celebration Arts to see Livin' Fat. This is also the final weekend for Sarah Plain and Tall. This is playing at Sutter Street Theater, final weekend for Sarah Plain and Tall. So if you haven't had a chance to go out and see this show, get yourself out there this weekend, because it'll be gone and that'll be it. And you'll just have to wait until somebody else decides to produce this. So you'll have missed a good production of Sarah Plain and Tall at Sutter Street Theater. Lincoln Theater Company has a classic comedy that's playing right now, and it will be playing through June 5th at the Lincoln Civic Auditorium, for matinee and evening performances. The play is called Lithe Spirit, and it's by a classic American playwright named Noel Coward. So if you haven't had a chance to get your tickets for this, and if you love sort of dark comedy, you want to get yourself out here to see Noel Coward's Lithe Spirit, directed by Maggie Upton. Now, we have a lot coming soon, too. Let's see what we've got coming soon. Ooh! Another classic. Cinderella will be coming at the Roseville Theater Arts Academy, starting June 26th, June 24th, and they've got all of these wonderful, this is a Young Broadway Players production. They've got wonderful people working on it, Jennifer Vaughn, Topeka Vaughn, Colton Archie. So this is going to be Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Contact their website for more information on this. There's going to be a special presentation at Sutter Street Theater, and they're asking you to put on your best tie-dye, bell-bottoms, ripped jeans, or come as you are for a special production of Alice in Wonderland featuring Hannah Hurst as she reprises her role that she starred in as an 8-year-old. Oh, she's all grown up now and she's going to come back and do Cinderella. This should be lovely. After the show, you can stay for a be-in party featuring Psychedelic Punch and Mad Hatter Cream Puffs, dancing to 1960s psychedelic rock, plus photo opportunities with your favorite Alice in Wonderland characters. You know you want a picture of yourself with the Mad Hatter. Or the Cheshire Cat. You'll also receive a special original Alice poster signed by the characters. This is happening only on Saturday, June 4th. They have a 2 o'clock matinee, and so you better make your reservations for this one, because once this is sold out, there are no more opportunities to see this very special presentation at Sutter Street Theater. This one looks like it's going to be kind of amazing. This is coming to Thistledew Theater. For a lot of you in our community, you may have never seen Thistledew Theater. Thistledew Theater is in Midtown. It's in the bottom of this wonderful, great old Victorian house. And they're going to be doing $5 mystery movies. This Dreamland Cinema is excited to bring the best in indie, cult, international, and art house films to the Thistledew Theater this June. So they're going to be showing different things. This is their calendar. The program highlights include a series dedicated to the films of David Lynch, long-lost Hungarian animated film Son of the White Mare, film noir classic Laura, seminal LGBTQ documentary Paris is Burning, and more. And tickets are $10 and are available at the website thedreamlandcinema.com. So you can get your tickets for this these productions and a couple of the nights that they have during the month. You can see on the poster they have a $5 mystery movie. They're not telling us what they're showing. They're just going to surprise you. So go to their website and check it out. This sounds like great fun. If you've never seen Eraserhead, it's hysterical. And Laura is beautiful. Paris is Burning is wonderful. There's several on here that I've seen before, and they are pretty amazing. So if you like this kind of theater genre, please get yourself down there and get your tickets for the Dreamland Cinema productions at the Thistledew. Coming to the Woodland Opera House, on Fridays and Saturdays. These are going to start on July 17th and June 17th, pardon me, and run through July 10th. Whew, and now we're into the 7th month of the year. Bye Bye Birdie. Great musical comedy, wonderful music for this show. Again, this is Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, Sundays at 2 o'clock. Reserve seats for this production, and due to the nature of the show and the comfort of the patron and actors, they don't allow children under the age of 4 in for this production. Sometimes our little friends aren't exactly ready to sit for, big theater productions, so you have to be really cognizant of what you're taking children to. So Bye Bye Birdie, find yourself a babysitter. This is a big kids night out. Time for the parent individuals to go and have some quiet time and enjoy something fun and funny as they see Bye Bye Birdie. You're going to love that production at the Woodland Opera House. Well, I'm getting down to the end of my list here. I think we've just about run out. We have. If you have not done so, or if you're new to us, if you're hanging out here with me on Twitch, please poke the follow and follow us so we can say hi to you and thank you, and you can get notifications when we come back on and do our This Week at the Theater streams. And sometimes we come on and we'll play games and have great fun. We've had some Among Us days, and we've played a few other games while we've been on here. We had a rousing Jackbox event last weekend that was just impromptu. It's not scheduled. It'll just come up every now and then, and we'll pop on and we'll stream for a while and talk to you about what's going on in community theater and share some cool stuff with you. So, come play with us if you see those, but you won't get a notification if you don't follow us here on Twitch. Or you can also follow us on Facebook at Sarda Theaters. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have all the social media things. Don't forget, we've got those headshot days coming up. So Kate, Kate, at sarta.com to send an email and register for your 15-minute time slot on June 18th. That's the Saturday before Father's Day. June 18th at Broadway Costumes to get your headshot done. You need a new one. You haven't had one done since last year. Get yourself a new headshot, okay? All right. Well, as I shared with you, I'm going off to the theater a little bit later, so maybe I'll see you there. And if not there, maybe next week. See you at the theater. Thank you all so much for joining us. We really appreciate you here at SARTA, and have a great evening.